There we go. The big surprise that he made it into the top 8 and challenged Foggy to a fierce best of 5 from Russia for the Horde. It's CoopeR. And in the bottom right, where we have a face cam as well for Mouse Sports in red, it's WaN.
And we shouldn't be surprised here to see the ghoul opening by WaN. Many undeads have already stated that the Crypt Lord will be nigh unplayable, sounding rather dramatic there with the nerfs he has recently received and will receive even more in the next patch coming out. I was about to say next month, but it's actually this month on the 19th. And it is a Blade Master on CoopeR's side. So we talked about this before. The Farseer Headhunter style, I was convinced for the longest time, was way better against the Crypt Lord, but the Blade Master can also work out if you do have a specific counter lined up against him. But it's hard to do if you don't get the last hit steals, if your grunts get surrounded, if you lose tempo in the early game and mid game. You're going to have a rough awakening against the Crypt Lord, who should certainly be going for a fast expansion.
Yeah, absolutely. What's a Crypt Lord without a fast expansion? I mean, we have seen this one tower attempt by Vortex, right? But even on Amazonia, that didn't really work well. So you said it. Hitman is the blueprint of how to play Blade Master against this. You need to be incredible with this hero. And since CoopeR is not playing anything else almost, we can be sure that he is pretty good. Playing it like a stealing magpie, roaming, creep jacking, stealing items, stealing last hits. But you need to be a little lucky, and guess what? Slippers of agility.
Perfect start for him. Acolyte scouting very diligently. I wonder, is his intention to make the Merc Camp creep harder, perhaps? Not what CoopeR is aiming for. He's going for the slippers and the 2 claws in the middle. Ideally, this won't quite be level 2, but certainly quite a few items to boost up the damage of the blades. Even a scout peon. Whoa. It's going to be a very late tech then. It's a 2-burrow tech with a scout peon. Tier 2 will be severely delayed. So absolutely not the same build that Hitman showed.
Remo, what is this voodoo launch in the middle of the map? We sometimes see it next to the mercenary camp to be closer to the middle or easier accessible, but I've never seen this position.
Also pretty cool though. It works out well with the creep route. The timing is absolutely perfect. Blade Master doesn't get claws here, but all of these items are helpful. Also the ring, if you're getting focused while you're trying to cancel the expansion, which I think you kind of have to do, especially if you're going for a late tech. Then you have to make sure this expansion isn't coming up too quickly. Unfortunately, it seems like CoopeR's having a bit of a problem here with the ping. May have to pause for a second. Don't know if it's fluctuating or if it's just constantly 120. That is definitely very high.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't
live in the far east, maybe?
I don't know. Sure. I haven't seen him complain in the early stages, so maybe it's just a spike. And maybe it gets better over time. But yeah, we want, of course, the best condition. Maybe it was already visible, because he got frost armored quite a bit. Going
for the mercs here. A new orc favorite. Going for the mercenary camps. Ideally, those of the opponent during nighttime. Very, very rewarding. And we have the 2 mercs now added in. Berserker and Shadow Priest help out a ton for a bit of dispel and more damage. And it's 2 items here for the blade as well. Even leaves the mantle on the ground for now. Good creep progress, but the expansion here seems to be coming up quickly. WaN is just hugging his expansion, waiting for the Blade Master to come. He seems to be very sure he's going to be showing up at some point.
Yeah, he has a dust, so he can reveal him. There's Impale as well. Of course, in Windwalk, you can walk through units. Ooh, Potion of Greater Mana will be incredible for the later stages. And the one moment WaN leaves for the shop, CoopeR is there to punish this. And it's good damage. It's a lot of damage. And this is definitely an expo cancel, but at what cost?
Yeah, he even kept the TP to use it in case he does need it. The Berserker gets caught. That's the most valuable unit right here. It's going to give a lot of experience. But if the rest gets away, he doesn't have to use the TP. Maybe it's not even that bad. Impale was used. Lots of mana expended. Blade Master Surround wouldn't mean much. And he even wants that ghoul in the back. Nerob's going to finish, though. It's going to make things a lot harder. But he got the ghoul at the very least. Gonna force the last windwalk. That should be the expansion now coming up. But that certainly was a good delay.
Yeah, Blademaster stops moving again and again. Does he want to stay in here, commit the Potion of Greater Mana? He still has to wait 3 more seconds until he has the next Windwalk. So he's got to be careful. There's almost an Impale. Cryptlord comes in as well, but he gets the cancel once again, and he sacrificed the Town Portal for the second cancel. But worth it, right?
I'm not sure that Town Portal was exactly necessary. He may have been able to just windwalk out, but at least with that, he gets to the shop right away. He can heal up right away. And we do see the Shadow Hunter and the Torrent Totem.
Yeah.
Has someone been studying the Hitman build? It's not exactly the same, of course, with the Voodoo Lounge in a different position and the tech being later with 2 burrows. But if he techs to tier 3 now, it does certainly look similar.
I agree. And then if it's a fast tier 3 tech, for sure, that is the Hitman build of yesterday that he displayed against Doug. I wonder if WaN is then going for triple Boneyard as well.
Yeah, that did happen yesterday. Triple Boneyard, boys. Only in NA. But looked scary, but Hitman actually defended it, which was also crazy.
But Soul Glider said it's pretty common.
Yeah, in NA. I'm sure it is, dude. I'm sure it is.
Yeah, these NA co-casts, man, they always baffle me. Like Bidou in his very own way. Then we had Lado saying that 6 Mountain Giants is a very common strategy. And yesterday, Soul Glider saying triple Boneyard is the normal build. So, yeah. If that makes you curious, we have NA Warcraft coming up later, guys.
For the first time now, WaN being aggressive with a bunch of ghouls. And the level 2 Beetles certainly has a good amount of strength here to bring to the table. And the Shadowhunter is trying to solo creep. Ooh, if he gets jacked here, that could be dangerous. Yeah. It seems like that's exactly what's going to be happening. WaN has 1 Impale to use. If he nails that one, he could get a hero kill.
Hex, though, to get out. Speed scroll, but the Beetles say, you are not leaving this mercenary camp. You are trapped with me now. The ghouls say hello from the other side, and that is bye-bye to the Shadowhunter progress. Not sure if he got that last hit. Cryptlord get this one, and the item is the Wand of Mana Stealing. Shadowhunter falls eventually, and this looks pretty promising for WaN.
And I think here we see a big difference between CoopeR's play and Hitman's yesterday. Hitman always made sure he was scouting with the Blade Master, always knew what the Crypto was up to, always knew which camps were safe to take, always could disengage. But if you slip a little bit against the Crypto, it becomes painful. And by the way, the Walker is stuck by the trees. And the shop is gonna fall again. Oh boy, it's quickly going from bad to worse.
WaN, now show us your glorious surrounds. Didn't get that one, but the grunt is definitely gone. When it rains, it pours. CoopeR. Ouchie. Big losses.
Almost level 4 on the Cryptlord already. Some ghouls are going down, but that is totally fine. The Shadowhunter still far away, even from level 2 only. No counter expansion up yet. And WaN going for a lot of mercs, perhaps wants to keep on fighting over here.
Maybe wants to end the game. Maybe the man doesn't have much time. Wants to take a walk with his cats or something. He's aiming for another surround. The Mud Golem, ladies and gentlemen. But the surround again doesn't stick. Impale. And this one is closed. And yeah, have fun getting out of there. He's trying to pop it. And he does. Okay, well done by CoopeR.
That grunt, though, he can't save. That's level 4, by the way. That's more mana for the Cryptlord soon to have 1 more set of Beetles. And he wants that next round.
Yeah, he just wants to end this.
Got it.
Wow. The buildings help a little. Oh, Shadowhunter with the Spirit Link gets out. But yeah, still no shop. Is WaN getting a little too greedy here? 46 supply. Oh, the Beetles. No heal cells working.
These mercs give a lot of experience. They will they get the kill though in the end? Oh my god, he's doing everything to save the Shadowhunter. But the Berserker
going
piercing damage. Level up! Heal wave! Heal wave! Oh.
Oh man, fighting for his life for such a long time. More and more Beetles. Todd said it yesterday. The Shadowhunter must feel like in Starship Troopers.
Dude, he wants that kill so bad. This is definitely an overextension by WaN, but he can't afford it. And I guess he gets the kill in the end. There it is.
Boy, oh boy.
Did lose quite a bit for it, but well, he's rich, so who cares?
Indeed. CoopeR though, 1,000 gold. Still goes for the altar. Will he get an orb? Oh, he can't. He has no shop, obviously. And that delays the counter expansion. I think the shop kills are maybe at this stage of the game even heavier than the Shadowhunter kills. I mean, of course, it delays the TC as well. Like, the two things that are not allowed to happen are happening to CoopeR.
Yeah. And now, where does he go from here? Shadowhunter's still only level 2. He has, like, no army left. Triple hero quickly, level up to good levels, and counter expand fast on tier 3. That's what you have to make sure you achieve when playing Blade Master against Cryptlord expansion. And yeah, none of those boxes were checked. WaN is reaching tier 3 here very soon. He's getting more fiends, statues soon to come in as well. Only thing missing is leveling up the DK, but I guess that's the next target.
Yeah, I agree. And the upper right-hand side of the map looks really juicy, man. Looks pretty packed. He's starting with the lab camp. CoopeR going for a shredder now. Not even a master training on these walkers. What do you get? Rune braces. Okay. Might help a little. Shadowhunter is back. Only now the bestiary. We are 11 minutes into this game. It's a tiny great hall. This is a little desperation already.
Yeah, he has to hope this tiny is left alone, isn't scouted for a long time, and he can somehow climb his way up to 60, maybe 70 supply with some decent hero levels. That's the way to somehow win this game. But of course, that's going to be scouted for. This is the #1 priority for WaN. And guess what? The Beetle sees it, says, okay, trying to expand now, are we? And now WaN knows exactly what kind of production he has to go for to soon go for a powerful push.
The Banshee house, Remo. We see 4 production buildings for the undead, double crypt for mass fiends, Banshees coming, and statues/destroyers as well. Well-rounded army. Got the damage, got the supporters, got the debuffs, got it all.
A town is under
Yeah,
siege.
and as I said, the key to this is super strong heroes to fight off the superior supply with stronger heroes on the orc side, but that is absolutely not the case with the Shadowhunter, only level 2. Found some decent items. The Blade Bash is 4 already. That's sort of promising. Steals the last hit here. Not
Nope.
quite. The DK gets it with the coil. That's level 2, and that aura helps out a ton.
Wind of Mana stealing, I guess, on the Crypt Lord, right? He's close to level 5. He could get rid of the last Windwalk. Nope, doesn't do that. Boots of Kel'Thas, by the way. The Blade Master's looking a little jelly onto that DK inventory.
WaN looking scary. Lich coming. Orb in around 20 seconds. About to hit 80 supply. What's the upgrades for the Fiends? Only 1-0. That's a little lackluster. The lumber hasn't been too amazing for WaN. But everything else pretty much has.
Yeah, and now the question is, when will WaN push, and how much time can CoopeR buy? And can he? Okay, he can't stop the level 5 anymore. There we go. Can he stop the level 3 maybe? Wait, there's no mana, except if he pops the potion. Yeah.
Oh, that feels so bad using the big mana pot here, but he has to. He can't even. He used it and he still died. Oh, feels ultra bad, man. Oh my god. And the next impale.
Yep, that's a very good impale. What's up with this position of the map and the crazy kills we get this tournament? Kodo surrounded. Oh my. WaN is just waltzing over CoopeR.
That might be it, folks. Level 3 Stomp. We all know how good it is, but level 3 Impale can also be pretty sick. Yikers.
Oh
And then
my
it's around
god.
against the bridge. Is it? Is it though? I guess it's not, but man, this is certainly a win for WaN. I'm sorry, I'm unwilling to hype this game up anymore. This is over.
Now, you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. WaN again letting the Shadowhunter slip out of this surround. He's trying to get a nice sidestep. But okay, at some point, there's just too much, and that is the nail in the coffin. Win goes to WaN.
And very
performance.
convincing, I think, in this one. Like, I kind of like the way CoopeR was countering this expo here. He grabbed the mercenary camp, and then he got the cancel on the gold mine. But then he lost his shop, and he started losing a little too much. So the shop position, maybe a little bit overeager, because once this gets scouted, there's always going to be beetles taking it out. And then after that, just the counterattack was insane. The timing on the mercenary camp on the left side is what really sealed the deal, I think, for WaN when he called that Shadowhunter the first time.
Yeah, shop creep
So-
check. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
It's so easy for that game to slip away. If the Crypt Lord just gets one strong move, creeps a bit too much, the beetles do a little too much damage, you get that creep jack, suddenly everything just slips away. It can be done countering Crypt Lord Fast Expo with Blade Master, but you have to be super on point. We mentioned it before, Hitman, study those replays, do what he does, then you can make it work.
Yeah, that sounds very easy, of course. We slip away, but just for 3 minutes, and then we're back with WaN CoopeR Map 2. Welcome back to map number 2. It's a very successful day for the Mouse Sports guys today. First X-Lord with the 2-0 and now WaN starting off pretty much perfectly, to be honest. And if we remind ourselves about the map picks and bans, then Terranas was CoopeR's pick.
Yeah, which is weird. It's the best Creep Lord expansion map. He was probably confident in the way he was going to counter it. I think it was going okay at first. It's just WaN is one of the better players, I think, out there with the Crypt Lord, and now we headed to Last Refuge, another very excellent Crypt Lord expansion map. So CoopeR is going to have to execute his style better.
All right, then. With that, we are loading into Last Refuge. There we are, guys. CoopeR this time in the bottom left, still in the yellow, and we are at WaN in the upper right in the red once again. Can he close this out 2-0?
He's gonna try it with the Crypt Lord once again. It seems ghoul opening here from the undead side, and that should certainly mean Crypt Lord and fast expansion. On this map specifically, the Farseer Headhunter style is really good. The Crypt Lord won't be level 2 for quite some time. You can be aggressive and fast at the expansion with the Farseer very quickly, and the Headhunters will be coming in fast as well. And you can even creep the green camp the High Priest camp easily if the Crypt Lord decides to go for the safer green outside his main first, which is a big, big help. But as we said now tons of times, CoopeR doesn't play the Farseer, not even against human. So once again, it's going to be the Blade Master. This would have been the perfect setup for me to cast a curse myself, but no, it is the Blade Master once more.
That only happens to Carson this tournament so far as I'm aware. But yeah, nothing changed here. We also got the Crypt Lord on WaN's side. It's of course pretty close to the main base. You got the mercenary camp in between, so if you're under a lot of pressure, you can open that up as well. You can creep it fairly fast as well. And what's CoopeR's plan? I think everything for WaN is pretty set in stone, right? Whatever he does. And it's really up to CoopeR to switch it up.
Yeah, and you know, he had a kind of a promising start. He got a mercenary camp steal by the opponent. He got a lot of items. He got a cancel on the expansion, and he made it out having lost only, I think it was the Berserker, right? Everything else he remained, or he managed to remain intact. And that is not going to be doable here. This is a hard as hell merc camp. There's no way you can creep it early, no way you can creep it fast, unless there's some next level pull block shenanigans going on. But yeah, that's doubtful. Blade Master starting off with a bit of creeping first again. Acolyte scouts this. And how quickly will WaN try the expansion is the question. Right away is the answer. Crypt Lord instantly. Or not.
Cast a curse!
There it is.
Oh,
there it is.
finally. He just wanted the critter in front of the lab, so to creep this green a little faster and then move over to the expansion. That gives him more time for more ghouls as well. CoopeR, what do you got? Gloves of Haste. This time, no TP, and we have seen this backfire, Remo, when the Orcs sell the TP and the Crypt Lord gets level 2.
Yeah, there's a dust here on one side. I like that a lot. Some undeads are too greedy to go for a dust against Orc, but you really want to have it when a Blade Master is around. Otherwise, you can run into problems quite quickly. Blade Master now going for that High Priest replenishment potion can be very nice indeed. WaN taking quite some time, even going for the Murlocs first. Threatening a surround, and he gets it right away. That's what he's known for.
Okay, finally it sticks with the first attempt, and that is a windwalk that you usually don't want to do, so that's 75 mana gone. It's also a lot of damage. The poison is spread. The beetles don't look too juicy anymore. It's still, of course, a lot. But now that they're all hurt, this is kind of a feast for the blade if he's... Okay, not getting blocked again. Second windwalk invested.
It's also the second dust, though. So that means for the creeping of the actual natural, the Blade Master should be, once again, safely hidden in the shadows. Really not sure about this green camp follow-up. I think this was a mistake by WaN. I think after you creep the first green, don't go to the Murlocs, but rather go to the expansion and then put damage equally on all 3 units. Ideally, so that only one can be stolen by the Blade Master, who's now looking for more ghoul kills, and there's a tech indeed happening. No fast expansion by the Crypt Lord, WaN changing his mind, but CoopeR saw it fast as well.
Yeah, maybe it took him just a little too long and he didn't want to fall behind too much, so then he can get rushed by Wyvern if you have no anti-air for such a long time, so we rather cues the tech now, and he can always expand a little later once this camp is clean, because you have so much that the Orc has to deal with. Speaking of the Orc, this harass was a lot better. What's his tech? 3/4 already? That's not too bad.
WaN can still threaten surrounds. There it is. Does he get the grunt? Oh, he doesn't actually. Great counter block there, but he gets the follow-up surround. WaN rarely messes those up. He even opens up a little bit so the Blade Master pop out cannot occur. Very good play here by WaN. Gets a grunt kill. That's a painful loss. A lot of experience as well for the Crypt Lord, but a lot of mana also he had to use.
Did he just deny the ghoul? Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I think so. Oh man, that was a very, very good 3-second sequence for WaN, who still a little ahead here. Good inventory for the Crypt Lord, but still no natural opened up. 2 more grunts are coming in. Blade Master's trying to find some stray units, but so far only the Golem and the Beetle.
Love to get this last hit over here. Could perhaps get the Ogre Magi. And with the grunts, he's scouting out for that. Doesn't get it. Neither item nor experience. Both goes to the Crippy. And that is almost level 3 now for him. Getting another surround.
Oh my god.
That is level 3. And that's the problem with playing grunts against Crypt Lord. It's just so easy to get them surrounded one by one. Especially when you're going up against WaN. Oh no, not again. Not again. With the Impale, it's easy, but WaN wants to show us he can do it without.
Remo, I think this is a wonderful game for our German player.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Jesus. Oh my god. Don't tell me he actually lets this one slip. This was the easiest of all the surrounds. The hard ones he got. But that one actually gets away.
Wait a minute, yeah, the second shot. No, I was about to say he gets one after the other, but that joke was a little ruined.
That escape with the punishments for the accent.
Okay, Shadowhunter coming in.
Impale level 2? No, it's Beetles. Okay, just didn't use them yet. So, and now, with one grunt left after the early, good luck creeping the Shadowhunter.
Yeah. Not okay, now level 2 Blade Master, but yeah, this almost did nothing. He's opening up this mercenary camp, lots of herd units, but the only thing that dies is beetles. Next big item, big experience. This is what we see, right? It sometimes takes a little to level 3, but the jump from level 3 to 4 is just so fast.
Scourge one chimes. Hells yeah. So much sustain for the This is amazing items, honestly. The intelligence, exactly what you want on him. Alright, the gloves are pretty bad, actually. Those are definitely bad, but everything else has been very good for WaN as far as items go. I was wondering, is he really skipping fiends? But no, finally starts making some. But this is a lot of ghouls. Definitely would warrant some frenzy upgrades as well. And also now soon statues coming in.
I have no idea how to get back into this game. Again, just like on Terranos, this is not the CoopeR of summer. Maybe he needs the sunshine for more energy or something. Oh, Blade Master. Nah. There we go. Another
I'm
wind
so
wall.
jealous, dude. How can you be so good at surrounding when other people, aka me, are so trash at surrounding?
A player's forces are under attack.
There is a
Me
Wyvern,
too.
so that is the logical update. Now Wyvern and Walker and tier 3 is done. So will that change something? Has to cause some trouble. There was a little bit of a steal.
Gonna cost him another windwalk to get out of this. It's gonna go more than one Wyvern. I hope not. Just one to force web and to creep a little faster is okay, but if you overinvest, that might backfire very, very fast. If you're in 2 base versus 2 base and you have this massive army and strong heroes and high-level stomp, Mass Wyvern is actually pretty damn good with an abandoned spears and everything else. But here on only 1 base, it's much harder to make work. And I do see now the second Wyvern is out. The TC is coming at least.
Can he buy more time? Oh, that whip. Nope, doesn't. Oh, that ends there. Doesn't last long enough. Okay, he's recovering a little. Is there a little timing window? Is there a certain orc power spike that can bring CoopeR back into the game?
I think it's possible, yes, but what he needs for that isn't necessarily so much the proper army, but the proper heroes. He needs to get the high levels. Level 3 Shadow, at least. Level 2 TC, at least. And level 4 Blade Master, at least. The inventory is looking good. Blade Master has some decent damage. Has a Lionhorn, which is also very good. Big mana potion. The drops were there, but the experience gain so far isn't high enough. And we're gonna have the Lich coming out soon. Now WaN finally has the Orb. Frenzy is finishing. So is Destroyer form. He's very scary right now.
Yeah, this might be the end for CoopeR's upper bracket here. Also, the heroes seem very safe. The one has a TP, of course. There's always coils. There's a big heal potion. And a creep jack coming.
WaN is flying in. Crypt Lord, no mana items, by the way. Surprised he's not going for a mana pot. But yeah, CoopeR has to fall back. Sees this Frenzy Ghoul army approaching. Healing a little bit with the heal ward is nice, but it's more experience going to WaN. Getting close to level 3 DK as well. Does he want to commit it to the base? That's the question.
Doesn't seem
WaN
like
not
it.
quite so eager.
I'm kind of curious that there's no expansion coming up. With the advantage he had after the early and early mid game. He's stealing invulns now. And okay, still no Acolyte in production. Love the scouts, by the way. He has beetles everywhere. He knows exactly what's up.
These here are getting taken out in the middle, but one to the left, one to the right. He will always know when CoopeR is leaving his main. WaN creeping up a little bit more. This Tri-Hero combo, if it gets the levels for Undead, is crazy strong. That's normally in the standard matchup, Undead versus Orc, that's the advantage for Orc, that the triple hero, Blade Master, TC, Shadow, scales better than DK, Lich, Dark Ranger. But in this kind of game, not really the case.
Okay. These red spots. Maybe CoopeR needs some RNG. Maybe he needs some great items. Got some great items already. Lionhorn, Greater Mana, and now Legion, Doomhorn. Okay, RNG just wants to see game 3, I believe.
Yeah, absolutely. Amazing drops here for the Orc side. Beetle Scout now sees where the Orc is, and this is the Creepjack that WaN has been waiting for. For him, the Helm of Valor. A lot weaker on the Crypt Lord, it's okay, but it's not all that good, honestly. CoopeR with a lot of gold, he's trying to run away. Knows the Creepjack will be coming. Sees the Ghoul here, that's a freebie. Does he take the time to take it out? Yes, he does.
There's not that much time, so I guess he can afford it. Schwupp. And we do have the Orb of Lightning this time. Oh. Damn, these orbs are kind of broke. I was about to say kind of broken this week, but their second hit gets the proc. He doesn't have enough.
Well done by CoopeR. That was a dangerous situation. If he gets engaged there, this would be very scary, but he's moving around the trees, he's making use of his movement speed, and gets out of that situation. Very nice.
Okay. More Wyvern, Envenomed Spears, reinforced defenses. Getting ready for a pretty good late game army. WaN is breaking upkeep though. Nothing really big coming for him. He's banking on 500. Book of the Dead. Okay, there's the spell, so it's useless.
A bit more gold. Still no expo. Nowadays, very frequent to see in this matchup at least one of the two players at around 50 supply, maybe 60 supply. But not here yet, just getting those levels in. Oh, but now it seems like CoopeR's stuck in the corner up here. No way to get out of this, it seems, especially with the Crypt Lord and the Impale ready. Oh, but there's a team. Okay, I guess with that, you can get out. Whew, that grunt though, getting deleted.
Okay, WaN not very greedy, not going for a temple this time, just more statues, more fiends. Again, beetles everywhere. Make use of that burrow while it lasts. Doesn't have it researched here. And now there's an Acolyte. Now he feels comfortable for the second base.
Going for a few more items. Invis Potion. Ooh, that's cool. Is that the first time we ever see that utilized in such a way on the Crypt Lord?
Yeah, I think so. Blade Master's not with the army. Doesn't have a staff either. You rebought a TP.
CoopeR going for a base run by over here. Takes out one Acolyte. Oh, the Shadow Hunter. Impale Coil Nova. That was close.
36, dude. 36 HP. That was it. We're getting closer to that. You only need to blink and the heroes disappear state of the Undead game.
Yeah, in the past, in the standard meta, so to speak, before Crypt Lord, Orc could always rely on speed scrolls always going off, heals always going off, because there were just no stuns. With the Crypt Lord, that has completely changed, and that messes with your inner intuition of how to take fights, of what you can dare to do. So that's something you need to try to keep in mind.
Still no expo. Long distance mining for CoopeR. I'm so baffled that he survived the 10-minute mark, actually, after this early game.
Yeah, CoopeR is doing this very well, doing everything he can to stay in this game. How is he gonna move himself into a winning position, though?
That's the hardest thing, right? Like, from surviving to getting into a winning condition. Level 3 TC, of course, will help. He can't really rely on more items, though. That train has departed. Close to level 5 Crypt Lord, who is very tanky once again, with evasion, almost 9 armor, and lifesteal.
Keen comes out, forces a web, and CoopeR will have to TP out of this. Good Hex Dispel. This is a terrible fight before it's even started for CoopeR. He has to TP out right away. He gets one ghoul, but he loses a walker.
I think he got like 1 unit with that stomp. More and more damage on these peasants, but nothing critical yet. As I say it, there it is.
A player's forces are under attack.
CoopeR's breaking upkeep. Kodo, more walkers. But where to find level 3 TC? Is that it? No, it's just one more trapper. And then...
The beetles! Kill the beetles! Oh, there it is.
Beetles! And that's huge. He would have gotten at the mercenary camp anyway. But alright.
Yeah. TC needs to be careful, though, with how he moves in. Again, Impale can serve a double purpose. To stop him in his tracks, disabling the Stomp, and then also Coil Nova coming in. This is not easy for CoopeR at all. He is at 60 supply finally, but he's still down. Against the enemy 68.
Okay. There can always be crits, there can always be great devours, there can always be a perfect stomp. But what target even to attack? Statues, but there's 3 of them. Fiends, but there's 6 of them. It's so rough.
Yeah, whoever moves past this shop is in a worse position. So they're kind of both fighting at the shop. The TC going in deep. Where's the Impale? There it is! Focus fire follow-up could be scary. Impale to protect him, but Dispel will be there quickly. TC, the heal is used already. He might just fall right now. Yep, there it is. Coil Nova. The damage output, the hero focus potential of this undead army is just crazy. In the late game carry, the TC has been taken out. No aura anymore. No stomp anymore. More kills going the way of WaN. He's level 5 Crypt Lord now. That next Impale is gonna rock like crazy. Oh! Baby, sweet Jesus. And that fight seems to be going to the undead over here. Kiting back now, making use of the Coil of DK. So much mana to use, so much healing over time. Healing over time also for the Orc with a heal ward in the back, but the numbers are dwindling. Big dispels over and over. The Spirit Link really not that effective. Destroyers always kept alive because there's barely any Berserkers. It's mostly Wyvern getting webbed over and over. And another nice Impale coming in. Do we see the next hero kill? Onto the Shadow Hunter with the Coil through the Spirit Link even. And now it's only the Blade Master left, begging for his crits. Oh, the Book of the Dead actually finds some usage to kick CoopeR out of this game and into the lower bracket.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. He will be facing Krav, and that's gonna be almost the same style. No big celebration on one side, just scratching his nose a little, but he survives the upper bracket